Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Yeah.
How'd you know me?
Media.
Yeah.
Oh. I know you. I know
you watch, yeah?
I'm a very big fan.
Oh, thank you. DJ Media. You know me as well, right?
Let's go to a police station.
Causing absolute mayhem today on the West Coast Main Line. Well guys, we were looking at this new junction from Milton Keynes to Oxford the other week in Bletchley, and today, what day is it today? It is Thursday the 26th of June 2025, and there is actually a train derailment on this junction which they've been using. Causing absolute mayhem today on the West Coast Main Line. Trains in and out of Euston cancelled, over an hour delay, etc. And it seems to me that the train was passing on the slow line, but where that junction meets the main line, look, because that there that is where it seems to me it's happened. Which track did it start on? I wonder. Lucky it didn't go over the bridge at all, look. If it would have been going a bit faster, it may well have done. And apparently there were no passengers aboard, it was just a empty stock movement or something. Or is it in fact the crossing over of the two lines that it's come off on? I think it may have done. I think it may have come off on that part going across. No, it doesn't look like it has actually. Trying to work it out from here, it's not that easy, but there's Bletchley down there, look. All trains are on the fast line now, which is causing significant delays. There's a close-up of the freight train. You don't see that combination every day either. Perhaps a rescued train, that. So imagine if that train derailed now at that speed. Going over that bridge there, look. It would be carnage. Let's see how low down we can get. Yeah, we can get quite low here. I'm literally standing beneath the drone now. Yeah, we've got quite a good view from here. Let's have a zoom in. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't think it was going in that direction. No, I mean I think it was going from right to left as we look at it. It wasn't that's not the back of the train there. It doesn't look like there's anything that would bring it off the rails there. And those wheels are actually on the track. I'm not sure if they were on the track earlier, but they're on the track now. They're on the track. They're on the track. It looks like possibly it was actually switching tracks, because it's up that part there. That part there is on the up slow line, I believe. This one closest to us is the up main line, the fast line. That one there would be the down fast. I think that's how this West Coast main line is, to be fair. Yeah, the two fast lines are together. So those wheels there are so only the front derailed. I wonder how that happened. I'm guessing perhaps that point there just wasn't set to match that, or it wasn't anywhere, it was maybe in between. Because for all of that still to be on the track, there we go, look. The fast down line there, down to Euston. I say down, it may be called the up on this line, I've got no idea, but it's going south basically to London. That's all that matters. So it looks like it was coming out of Bletchley. And for whatever reason, switching tracks. I'm not too sure, you know. It's quite a steep crossover. There. I always thought the main lines were a lot more subtle with their crossovers. 30 going up to that junction on the left. But I wonder what the speed limit coming across is. I'm guessing we're around 30, probably. Pretty slow. Trying to figure out what's happened, but they could just re-rail the front wheels. It doesn't look like they've re-railed anything yet, or they may have re-railed some of it. But the photos earlier looked pretty similar on the BBC. They spotted the drone. We've now got the LED light on underneath the drone. Well, if that derailed at that speed, it'd be a catastrophe. And there's another tilting train coming around. Got a great view here. Quite intrigued how they're going to get that back on. It's quite far off, isn't it? It's going to have to be hydraulic lifted up and then moved over quite far. They may even get a crane to lift it over. No, so even that wouldn't make any sense. Well, maybe it would, maybe. There. The train took the points and went to the right hand side of the camera, but the first wheels hit it too fast and just went straight over. So we've changed location now, we've come to the other side of the railway track. Try and get the drone a bit more into the area so we get a bit of a proper closer look at the points. Well, we've definitely got a closer look, but it doesn't really tell much, does it? So that's the new junction there, which they've got going up a flyover to Oxford. Brand new. We filmed that a few weeks back with the drone. See, there's a similar junction, look, it's 25 miles an hour across it. They're walking right by me now, these guys. So there's the 4 tracks, and you've got 2 there coming in. And everything's fine until there. It almost looks like there's no actual junction from line 4, let's call it line 4 with the train on here, over to line 3. It's only from these 2 that it cuts in and goes across, and somehow the train has got onto that. Looks like that to me. Yeah, because basically you go from 4 lines to 6. Who knows, maybe the front wheels did actually take it straight. The rest of the train, maybe the points moved, the rest of the train went that way. Driver realised, and then it pulled the front wheels off and across due to the train being on the other track. Yeah, that seems more and more plausible, because that front wheel, I think, is across the track, isn't it? So how would it have got across there, really? For no reason. I don't think it would have done. I think it tried to do an impossible manoeuvre. One on there, couldn't take it. Front one came off. Front one being the lighter, I presume. When's it going back on? Tonight or tomorrow?
Tonight, hopefully.
Is it?
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Yeah.
How'd you know me?
Media.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of your shit.
I got the drone up.
Have you?
I had a look. It's kind of hard to work out what happened.
I can't figure it out either because they're power operated points. So either the points have malfunctioned.
No, but you got your 2 lines coming into your 4.
Yeah.
So 6 to 4.
Well, I haven't seen an aerial view, but
Right.
no, but we've got a time window to try and get it on tonight.
Right.
Because tomorrow, as under overheads, we won't get an isolation during the day. So if we don't finish it tonight, we'll have to finish it tomorrow night probably.
How are you going to get those front wheels on? What's the plan? Hydraulics, or are you going to get like?
We've got hydraulic jacking equipment and then some beams that couple together. So we get it up in the air, slide the beams under, then they sit in rollers.
Oh, and it rolls over.
And then we use a pusher jack and like an anchor point, circular anchor point,
Right.
pushes it, and we lift it again and put it back on track. It's the majority of the time takes us to find the track access, get the gear to the site 'cause it's all heavy,
Right. Yeah. Sure. It's
and then pack away.
not
at
too
the
bad
end.
here, but it's
But we've been to jobs that took us like an 8-hour round trip, and it took us like 25 minutes to get the thing back on the rail. It's
right.
bizarre.
But you can't figure out what's happening. The driver hasn't said anything.
Oh,
Driver
we've
has-
not been down yet though.
You know, I've not been down. I've only seen a few photos.
We've
but
just
we've
got
got-
in there from Wigan, so
2 breakdown
Oh, right.
crews, one from Tote and one from Wigan.
Cranes.
Breakdown crews, yeah.
Oh, crews. I did wonder with the vans they have
No, we
rental
used to
runs,
have-
don't they?
We used to have cranes, but
So it's going on tonight at some point.
at some point, yeah. Hopefully by 3 in the morning.
Really.
I'll get you drawn.
So I don't know if you're hanging about,
I've just came back from quite far, me.
have you?
But I saw it on the. Well, I heard it on the train coming back. I thought I'll have a quick look.
So I was stood up there watching it, thinking, make sure all your valves are locked away. And then when I walk down and recognise it,
Is it all going to be lit up?
it will be, yeah.
So I will see if I get the drone
See
up later.
something, but there's going to be a rigmarole because we're here early. We won't get an electrical isolation until between midnight and 1 o'clock.
Ah.
But before then, we can take gear to the site. It's just we can't lift until the overheads has been switched off, and that
Got ya.
takes quite a while.
So it might be a late night for you. If you want to see
Alright.
some action.
But yeah, so it should be on hopefully by tonight.
It's just the front wheels that need to go over. The rest.
Front bogey axle, yeah. The rest of it's on. So it's come off.
See, the train's on the 4. Well, I'll call it the 4th line, the slow,
Yeah.
and then half of it's gone across.
But
But that's still on the rails, that bit.
the back bit is.
But then the front are kind of.
The front is in between 2 railway lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the middle. So we need to lift it and move it away from the cess side, which is so more towards the other lines, to put it back on the line it should have been travelling down before the points through it.
So the train was meant to go across to that line, or meant to go
Again,
straight.
I've not seen
don't
it,
know.
but judging by past experience, if the points have split while the first bogey's gone over down one line, and the points have split before the next one comes over, you've got
That's what I thought.
train trying to go up 2 lines, and that's when it
Because the
derails.
one side of the wheels are still on this far track. How would they have got over onto it? They wouldn't have.
No.
They've obviously.
We need to put that front end off, slew it right over, and put it back on the track it was supposed to be on.
Oh,
But, that's going to be a lot of displacing. But
yeah, nice to meet you,
brilliant
mate.
in person.
Take care, man. I may come back later and.
We might be coming back up in a bit anyway for some gear and whatever, but
Okay.
I'm going to go down there, skate it, see what's what, and then decide.
Yeah. Good luck anyway.
See you later, mate.
No worries. Well, that was worth sticking around for. Nice chaps. And one of them knows me. So just a daytime view of the junction being fixed. Apparently it's not fixed yet, but I don't see anybody working on it, so these 2 lines are still closed. 2 days later, I believe, Saturday. Absolute mayhem on the railways. Trains from Glasgow down to Euston, delayed by 5 hours. Arriving into Euston 5 hours late. Must have been a nightmare journey for people doing that. It's already around that journey time anyway, so 10 hours on the train for the full journey. Just wanted to show people the track layout so we can figure out what happened here. It's quite a unique junction, that. So I believe only the fast lines are open. Everything coming through Milton Keynes is having to come onto the 2 lines only and then back out after, which is causing delays. Even today, Saturday, I've seen trains delayed an hour and a half. Yeah, pretty crazy. So if we drop down and have a little look at this, so obviously the train was coming in on the left hand side of the 4, that line there, that's where it was. I think so anyway. And it was going over, by the look of it, going over onto line 3, so second from the right there, which would make sense direction wise. That's the up to north slow line, second from the right, and the up to north fast line is far left. It's quite complex there, look. You've got, right in the middle of the screen, you've got the points where, if they're set, they're going to come from this line 5, second from the right. If you're coming off that, joining the main line, then you're going to go straight across and onto line, well, up slow line there, line second from the right there. However, if you're coming on where the train actually was, you're going to go across there, but then there's that one there, which would take you over. No, sorry, the second one. The one that at the minute is open. You can see it's open. That part there is open. So the one below it is closed at the minute, but that would have been open, and that one there would have been closed. And that would take the train across onto the main, well, onto the correct line, basically. And at the minute, it seems to still be set in that manner. Looks a bit wobbly there, doesn't it? A bit of a bend. Maybe it hasn't been repaired yet. Not sure. But yeah, the issue would have been definitely there. It would have probably opened like that after the first wheels went straight along there. It would have then opened and sent the rest of the train that way. Or perhaps it was meant to go that way, but the front wheels, for whatever reason, were not guided that way. But yeah, that's the junction anyway. And I just spoke to Milton Keynes Central train station about an hour ago, and they say at the minute it's still being fixed. So, at the junction in question. And that would have been the issue. Those two there that are open at the minute would have been one of those, I believe. Sorry, there, that one. Ignore the brown colour rails, they're not used, they're just guider rails. So you can see there, you've got one open and one closed, and when they're both closed, they're very close together, aren't they? So presumably the issue happened there. That one at the minute is closed. I might do a little picture with a little circle on it to show people now. That would have guided the train across. For whatever reason, I'm thinking that that one there failed. But for it to fail, the other side, which is now there, that's connected. So that would have then closed that side and opened this side, and then the train front wheels would have gone, well, straight when they're not meant to. As I say, that is the wrong line. So it would have probably been doing a movement. Perhaps from Bletchley sidings down there. See the depot? It would have perhaps been coming up on the wrong line to then switch over here, back into service, I'm guessing. But I was hoping to catch them doing a bit of repairs here today, but there's no one here. So it's either been fixed or maybe they're waiting on a part or an investigation to take place. It may be open, but no trains have gone over it yet. Yeah, it seems to still be set to go across from what I'm looking at now. But also, so is that one. So at the minute it's set to be going up over the Bletchley high level. Up there. Goes all the way up there and then over the flyover down that way towards Oxford, which is brand new, as I previously said. So I wonder why they've got it set that way. It's quite a complex junction. I mean, imagine it was on a fast line and not a movement, and the train's going 125 miles an hour. Or even less than that. Anything over 50 is going to be pretty bad, but 125, it would have been carnage here. Absolute carnage. So whatever it is, they need to figure it out and make sure that there's no other issues like that further up and down any of the line. Is it an ongoing issue? Is it a faulty device which is on many different points and it's a matter of time before the same part fails? Don't know. Or was it driver error? Simply going too fast and the front wheels just didn't take the points? I can't imagine that. You'd have to be going pretty fast, I imagine, to get the front wheels off there. Not just a couple of miles an hour over, it would have to have been pretty quick. Maybe 50 over a 20 or something. And judging from the distance the train travelled, didn't travel very far. So, don't think that happened, but you just never know. But there's a direct view above, look. Can anybody make out anything wrong? In terms of not the points, but just generally the track, does it look bent? Or has it been fixed? Oh, cheers, man.
How many hours does it record?
What, battery?
Yes.
Usually I have it plugged into a power pack usually. Without, maybe 2 hours on 4K. 2.5 hours 4K. It's quite good for battery. GoPro is really poor. You know, GoPro camera, maybe 1 hour maximum with that. But this, really good battery on this one. But I just plug it in. I just plug in usually.
Nice.
All day.
Okay?
Do you work here?
Yes, I do.
You know the railway derailment?
Okay.
Did you hear it?
The railway?
Yeah, like, did you hear it when it happened, or?
No, really. What's happened?
You know what happened here, right?
No, really. I've seen there was a truck was here. I mean, the train was here.
Yeah.
And also yesterday I've seen too many one was there.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's happening.
Oh, you don't know?
No, honestly, I don't know.
I'll show you.
Okay.
So, nobody hurt,
Oh, that's good thing.
but it's taken a long time to move the train, fix the track.
Is it still here or is it moved?
The train's gone,
Okay.
but the 2 lines I think are still closed.
Oh, they should be shut there, yeah?
I just wondered if you heard it when it happened.
No,
It would have been quite loud.
When I came in the morning,
Yeah.
I've seen the train was there.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Then later on, I see every time I go to grab a car or bring a car, I see there's 2 new one there. All I know that was related to this.
Yeah, they came down from Wigan, I think, to fix it.
Railway or something.
It happened about midday, 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, okay, thank you guys.
No way.
Sorry to bother you, my friend. You have a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Yeah? 'Cause I was under the impression that I've seen you somewhere.
Maybe.
I know you. I know
You watch, yeah?
I'm a very big fan.
Oh, thank you very much, mate. Yeah, I appreciate that.
I watch like, I almost watch like all of them.
Really?
Yeah, hours and hours.
Nice, thank you, man.
Nice, keep up the good work.
Up here, the train come off the track, yeah? Yeah. So I'm just documenting it, like history. 'Cause
Nice.
it doesn't happen every day, does it? Like the train come off the railway. So. But, thank you for watching, my friend. All right. Did you? Were you here when it happened?
No, he wasn't there. I saw it because one of your guys was there yesterday. Yesterday or the day before.
Not my guys. I'm just a YouTube guy.
Oh, okay, yeah, BBC. They was there.
Oh, were they?
Recording. Yeah, they was there recording and with the drum.
I just did the drone now. Yeah.
I think they moved, you know, innit?
The train's moved. That was not this morning, but the morning before, during the night.
Okay, they moved it in there because they was there like all during the. I think it happened on. Is it Tuesday or no? Is it Thursday or Friday? It happened.
So it happened, I think, Thursday midday.
Yeah, midday. Yeah, because they was there.
And then Thursday midnight till 4 a.m. I think they moved the train.
Okay.
And then today they're fixing the problem.
BBC was there. BBC was there as well. We're using their drum.
Ah.
Yeah. What's your YouTube channel?
DJ E-Media. You know me as well, right?
You see, they always go to a police station.
Yeah, I'm not auditing today. I'm just documenting the railway derailment. I am recording now, but not for audit. Just to like see if people heard it or.
No, I put nice bit of face to the name.
No, thanks, man.
That's crazy. Watch near enough all your videos.
Do you?
Yeah.
The guy there as well, same.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I came on the evening it happened.
Okay.
So I did a drone shot of the train off, and they were all round it trying to figure it out. And then today, just to show people the junction in the daylight.
Okay. So what actually happened?
Well, I don't actually know what happened.
Okay.
You've got 4 lines there, main lines, and then you've got 2 coming off, which go round and over like a flyover.
Okay.
So it's like 4 splits off to 2 and carries on 4.
Okay.
So I think the train was coming on line 4, tried to switch. And for whatever reason, the front wheels went one way and the train went the other way.
Oh, bloody hell.
So it came off. But I'm trying to figure it out from just looking at it.
Yeah, no, fair.
So
You got fairly local to here then?
fairly
You
local.
get about, yeah.
Fairly local,
fair
yeah.
play, mate. Yeah, you get about.
Yeah. I got everywhere, mate.
Yeah, no, literally. Gotta do what you gotta do.
But this is just documenting history.
Yeah, no, wicked.
People local maybe didn't know it happened, or they do, but they want to watch it, and that's all. No auditing or
Very nice.
pissing people off.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, man.
Watching up your content.
Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, yeah?
Have a good one.
Cheers. You alright, guys? You okay? Yeah? Do you work in here, my friend? No, you don't work. You work here? It's okay. Don't stop working. I'm just No, well, kind of. There's a railway derailment here. The train came off the track. Did you know? You didn't know? Yeah. No. So. You know, train accident. Yeah. I'm just.
You got to go to train station.
No. You know the railway here.
Yeah.
The train come off the track, isn't it?
Yes.
You know that, right? So I just took a drone up to have a look. That's all. Were you here when it happened? Did you hear it or? You didn't hear it happen? No.
There was 2-3 days they're struggling here.
Yeah.
The railway engineer.
Fixing it. Yeah.
You're gonna use
Oh, just like a YouTube video on the railway, why it happened, that's all.
okay, you can
Use the bridge, yeah. Thank you, my friend. Everywhere I go now, I get recognised. It's flipping AB's fault. Auditing Britain, man. What have you done? Getting all my bad angles on my blue bike, and now everybody knows me. Flipping hell. Yeah, so just documenting, as I say, the Bletchley derailment. Train was empty, probably coming out of the depot for into use from Milton Keynes. There's a Milton Keynes service which stops at every station to down to Euston, and it starts and finishes its journey at Milton Keynes. So, presuming it came out of the depot and it was going into Milton Keynes ready for use, and that's when it derailed. So, only the driver, possibly the conductor on board, going slow speed, I'm told. And just speaking to local businesses down there just to see whether they heard it happen, because when it happened, it would have been quite an unusual noise, I imagine. But with the railway being there, I guess the people that work there are probably quite used to hearing noise up there. So maybe it didn't really stand out. It wasn't a high-speed derailment, was it? If it would have been a high-speed derailment, obviously it would have been very loud and prolonged. It probably didn't. It probably happened very quickly. Maybe 5 seconds, 10 seconds maybe. But yeah, take care guys, and I'll see you soon.